You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Max! Oh!
Hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade down. Hop up in the window.
Hello there, it is that time of the year again. I'm going to do it early. I don't know, I can't remember most of the things I predicted, so this should be quite fun. I could wait till after the grand final, but I thought to myself, why not? So in this video, you're going to see this, me predicting 2022 AFL Premiership winner. It's going to be quick because you already know who I predicted. I mean, not everyone, to be fair. We do get new viewers during the final series. This one I'm not reacting to because there's a draft ladder. People brought this up that, oh, this is your ladder prediction. I literally said in the video that I'm doing this as like a draft. I'm just doing it. Oh, I predicted it in October 2023, just like a mock-up ladder, just like to test the waters a bit. My actual prediction is this one. This is the actual video that I did in February. I normally do it in March. That's the actual one. Where people don't pay attention to the video, so they just think about random stuff. This is not the actual ladder prediction, so this doesn't count. How many times have I got to mention it? That this is just a mock-up. Just a mock-up. So yeah, but you can watch it if you want. I will be checking comments though, because obviously people have ladder predictions in here. We're not gonna like do anything much with these ones because I'm gonna assume, just like my video, that this is just a draft as well. So nothing bad is gonna happen with these comments, just so you know. This is basically saying I'm gonna do stupid idiots. None of these people are gonna be on the list for these things. I'm just gonna read through them in stupid idiots. Coming soon. Probably during when the finals week 1 games happen. I'll do like a daily upload thing until I run out of ideas, basically. So you're seeing quite a few videos every day, just so you know. But yeah, this is just to look at comments. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at ladder predictions, and well, this obviously not the whole 90 minutes. So I'm just gonna skip to the end, see what ladder I got from here, and also one thing each AFL team will do. So in this video, I should have specified this. We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna react to these. And then hopefully it's like a 2-part thing. It could be a 3-part thing, but hopefully it's a 2-part thing. So first of all, this will be fun. One thing each AFL team will do in 2024. But before that, we're going to quickly get this out of the way. I'm not going to maximize it, it's no point. So in 2022, I predicted Port Adelaide to win the Premiership. I was way off. But at the end of 2022, after not even close grand final, I said that the Brisbane Lions would win the flag. I'd like to point this out, right? I called this a year in advance for a start. I called it after the 2022 season ended. I said Brisbane Lions win the Premiership. And then I said in March, before the season started, I said Collingwood minor Premiership. I also said Collingwood Brisbane Grand Final. I got 2 out of 3. I was so close. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was just like, I called the exact grand final before the season even started, but I got the winner wrong. But that was unfortunate. September 2022. A year later, they made the grand final. They lost by 4 points. I was so close, but I'm getting closer. I was way off to very close. This time, my friends, I will be correct. My 2024 tip for the AFL Premiership is the GWS Giants. I predicted Brisbane based on their finals games last year against Richmond and Melbourne. I am now predicting GWS based on their finals games this year. They looked very good. They almost beat Collingwood. In my opinion, next year they will be ready. They're going to go all the way. They're finally ready, I think. There's going to be a great big sound from the west side of town. And it will be the GWS Giants winning the flag. You heard it here first. There you go. I mean, who says they can't do it? The head-to-head against Sydney in the finals is perfect. They haven't lost to Sydney in the finals, and they've met 3 times. If they beat Sydney, they get a home final, a home prelim. It's going to be tough for whoever has to face them. Obviously, the grand final is a different animal. They could still lose that, but who's to say Giants can't do it? So, yeah. It's a good prediction still, and it looked very good in the first few rounds. Obviously, they dropped off after that, but it looks better now. So I'm very excited to see how they do. Obviously, I want Hawthorn to win it, but if Hawthorn don't win it, then I wouldn't mind my prediction being right. If not, I'd love to see the Lions do it, get some redemption. So, yeah, I feel like the prediction is pretty good. Right, I'm looking forward to this because I don't remember half of the things I said. Okay, let's go. Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. I am here to lighten up your Monday with a very light-hearted video. And I'm going to mention one team that each AFL team will do. One team that each AFL team will do. Great intro. 2024. Some of these are comedic, but they are mostly things that I think can happen. Get ladder up my phone. Not necessarily will happen, but can happen, and I think are possible. But some of these are blatant jokes, so do not be too offended, like some of you were last year. Adelaide, we're going in alphabetical order. The Adelaide Crows will beat 7 of the top 8. Why only 7? Because they'll be the other team in the 8. Adelaide will beat everyone around them in the 8. The Brisbane Lions will... So I put Adelaide in the 8, and I also said they would beat the other 7 teams in the 8. They did beat a few teams in the 8, to be fair, but oh my days. Based on their previous season, I did it based on that, and I thought maybe they could do something. Clearly I was wrong. Why only 7? Because they'll be the other team in the 8. Adelaide will beat everyone around them in the 8. The Brisbane Lions will lose at the Gabba. Hey look, listen, I'm a visionary. I called that and they lost it in the opening round. I'm a visionary. They lost like 4 times there this year. It's not the fortress it was the last year. But Brisbane losing at the Gabba. Maybe not the hardest thing to call. Obviously going 2 years unbeaten at the Gabba would have been very hard. Any team being unbeaten at home for 2 years is very hard. But I still consider it a great prediction. Can you imagine? First time in 2 years. Which team will do it? We shall find out very soon. Carlton! That fits so well. Look, wait. The Brisbane Lions will lose at the Gabba. Can you imagine? First time in 2 years. Which team will do it? We shall find out very soon. Carlton! Nah. How did that fit so perfectly? Obviously, Carlton are the next team in alphabetical order, but still. Which team will do it? We'll find out soon. Then I said Carlton, and they did it in opening round. I can't. You know what? If the Adelaide prediction was something more realistic, this would have been a W video so far. Oh my days. I got a couple things very, very good. At the Gabba. Carlton will be preliminary finalists. I mean, they're in the 8. Hard to see them making the prelim, but they're in the 8, okay? So it's not wrong yet, but it probably will be wrong. Collingwood will go out on straight sets. Similarly, they didn't even make it into the 8, but that's Collingwood's fault. So I'm going to let myself off for that one. That's how Melbourne did the last 2 years. Essendon will win more away games than home games. I gotta check this. Wait, no. I wanted to like keep it in maximize mode, but it's just easier to check it on here. So Essendon win more away games than home games. This will be very interesting to figure out. I guess this will be like 3-parter then, because I'm already doing this. I thought it'd be a quick reaction to that. Right. Win more away games than home, remember? 1 win at home. 1 win at home. 2 2 wins at home. They're 2-0. They're 2-0. It's not looking good, Brev. Not looking good. All right. 2-1. Yes. Away wins. Oh, 2-2. We might be cooking. That's a draw. That's unfortunate. Ha-ha. 3-2 in away wins. 3-3. 3-3. 4-3 home wins. Oh, 4-4. 4-4. 4 home wins, 4 away wins. Home loss, that's what you want to see. So we're currently 5-4. Unfortunately, it's the home win. 5-5. 5-5. 5-5. Obviously, MCG, but still, they're designated away team. Okay, that's not what we want to see. But that's what we want to see more of. 5-5 is still 5-5. 6-5 home wins. That's nice though. That's nice. That's nice. I was close. Look, I was close. They won 6 home games and won 5 away games. I said they'd win more away, but it was close. That is not a bad prediction. Okay, I don't care what you say. That is not a bad prediction. I'll take it. Fremantle will win more games in Melbourne than in Perth. Wow. Flipping heck, there's not going to be a short reactions. Fremantle win more games in Melbourne than in Perth. Oh my, that's not going to look good. More in Melbourne than Perth. 1-0 in Perth wins. That's in Met 1-1. Okay. 2-1 Perth wins. We like to see that. So 2-1 Perth wins. That's not good. Obviously that doesn't count anyway. 3-1 Perth wins. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good. Okay, 3-1 in Perth wins. Okay, 3-2. 3-2. Okay, nice one, Sydney. Oh, 3-3. 3-3. I'm just saying, 3 Perth wins. 3 Melbourne wins. Yeah, you just had to get another point. Actually, no. Actually, that's good. Thank you, Collingwood. We're 3-3. We're 3-3. Okay. Alice Springs obviously is not in Melbourne. I know this. I know a bit of geography. That's not what we like to see. 4-3. 4-3. Okay, that's not in Perth, obviously, or Melbourne. 5-3 in Perth wins. They lost that anyway. Ha! Go Hawks. 6-3 in Perth wins. 7-3 in Perth wins. Okay, that one was bad. I'll accept that. I will accept that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fremantle will win more games in Melbourne than in Perth. No. Wow. Geelong will have a disappointing season. They finished 3rd, so it's not disappointing at all, for flip's sake. Not very creative there. Gold Coast will have their worst season in years. Okay, it wasn't their worst season in years, but it was still a bad season, but that's not correct, so that's fine. That's an L. Again, not very creative. GWS Giants will win the flag. Yes. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but it's not wrong just yet, and they got a good chance. The GWS Giants will be the 2024 AFL Premiership winners. Hawthorn, my Hawks. I'm a 7-year member of Hawthorn. Will Davidoff, the Hawthorn fan, be fair to his own team? This is what he thinks. Hawthorn will lose their first 7 games. Hey, to be fair, even though obviously that goes against my team, I said we'll lose our first 7 games, yeah? We lost our first 5. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost our first 5 games. This was our first win. Then we lost that. We won 1 out of 7. I was actually close to that. I was actually I almost called Us losing 7 games in a row. I'm just saying. Also, 1 win in 7, right? We still made the finals. Go Hawks. Go Hawks. Go Hawks. Why am I on this video? For flip's sake. Look at the difference, by the way. This is funny of my hair because I let it grow. I let it grow until it's like too long. And even when it's too long, I still let it grow. And then I wait and wait. And then I cut it. And I get it spiked up. And this is what it looks like when I get a haircut. So on this day that I recorded this, I got a haircut. Clearly, because it's spiked up. Soon as I shower, that's gone. It's flat like this, literally like this. And I never spike it up again. So it grows, it goes really long. Then I get a haircut, it looks like this. And it looks like this. And then it starts growing again, back to this. I just go in a boring cycle of hair. Anyway, back to the video. That's kind of depressing. I can't believe a Hawthorn fan predicted this. Melbourne will only beat teams that are below them in the ladder. They beat a few teams above them because they are 14th. So that was wrong. In fairness, I didn't think they'd be that low. Even then it would have been bad anyway. Oh well. North Melbourne will just be there. I mean, they were there. Was I wrong? They were there. It might be a cop-out, but I wasn't wrong. A bit comedic, but not very creative. Port Adelaide will beat the Adelaide Crows once. I cooked there. I said that they beat them once. They lost once, they won once. I'm a genie. Sometimes. Just once. Richmond will finish 9th. Again. So some of you, only a few of you will pick up on this, but I did that on purpose to troll Richmond fans because I did the exact same thing in 2023 and people got so annoyed at me. Not just Richmond fans, but like a lot of different fans in general of different clubs. They got annoyed at me because they thought I was being harsh on Richmond. They were like, oh, you hate Richmond, you're a Richmond hater, because I picked them to finish 9th in 2023. They finished like 12th, 13th, by the way. But their reasoning was, oh, but they have high expectations. They're a finals contender. How could you put them 9th? You clearly hate them. That was the logic, basically. Even though I was right in the end. They weren't good enough for the 8. But regardless, people started this narrative that hated Richmond. So because of this, I started trolling Richmond fans. Even during my vlogs, my Australia vlogs started the season for the opening round 1 and 2. I put some subtle digs at Richmond in the vlogs, and a few people did notice it. I did that on purpose to because I knew they'd get angry. Like they get it's so easy to annoy Richmond fans, and just not even Richmond fans as well. There was Essendon fans and Western Bulldogs fans getting angry at me for the same thing. I'm just like, if they're that easy to trigger over Richmond, then fine. I'll keep throwing digs. This was done specifically to throw digs. I did this part of the video because I literally did the exact same thing in the previous video. I said Richmond will finish 9th again. Smiled at the camera. I did the exact same video. One thing each AFL team would do in 2023. The exact same video. Did the exact same thing. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing again in 2024. Just because I know it'll piss people off. So yeah. It is wrong though. It is wrong. But I didn't do it to predict. I did it to just troll. So I will not do any troll predictions next year. I mean, I will, but Richmond have had enough. They've had enough slack. Okay, I don't even hate them. I think they got the best club song. They got one of the best Guernseys in the entire comp, the yellow one, the Clash Guernsey, and they've got some very likable players. So I've never really disliked them, but people like narratives, so it is what it is. I'll let you decide if that's serious or comedy. People decided it was serious, of course. St Kilda will go marching on to no man's land. I mean, look, they were 12th, 10 points off, 8 points off 8th, way above last. They were not to do anything much. Bro, I'm on the AFL app, and a sound started playing. Is there a TV? I know there's videos on the AFL website, but why is there? Okay, I muted my phone anyway. I can figure out what that is later. I started hearing some noise. I'm just like, you what? Where was I? Yeah, they are in no man's land. 12th is like maybe like a little higher than no man's land, but they're pretty much no man's land. I called that. I cooked there. I cooked. No man's land. They were not to do anything much. Not to make the 8. Not to be anywhere near the spoon. They'll just be there. Was that wrong? And be square. Was that wrong? The Sydney Swans will have the biggest win streak of the entire season. I don't think I need to check that. Or do I? Brisbane got 9. The Giant streak ended against the Bulldogs in Ballarat. But surely Sydney... Maybe I should... For me, the answer was obviously Sydney. But I'm just thinking about the Lions got 9. So I'm just trying to like think about that. So let me go here. Right. I'm going to go here. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's one more than Brisbane's. Okay. I was right then. Hey, look. A few of these were very good. And I remember the West Coast one. And I know I cooked there. So here we go. We'll have the biggest win streak of the entire season. Exactly. So they'll have the biggest win streak out of any team in 2024. It was close though. Brisbane did get 9. The West Coast Eagles will beat Fremantle. They did it. Did they do it? Yeah, they did it. It may have been once, but I didn't say to do it twice. So, and I also said guaranteed. Biggest win streak. Listen to this. Team in 2024. The West Coast Eagles will beat Fremantle. Guaranteed. I guaranteed it happened. I cooked. And the Western Bulldogs will have a very similar season to 2023. Again, not creative, but it's what I think. So yeah. That was wrong. That's an L. Because it's not a very similar season. This time they made the 8. So that's not a similar season. In some ways it was similar in terms of the context of the actual season. But considering they made the 8 in the end, it's not. Plus last year they lost very easy games that they should have won and should have made it. This year they looked like a finals contender from weeks ago, so it was a bit different. That is one thing I think each team will do in 2024. Could I be right about all of them? I think it's very much possible. To be fair, even though a few are very wrong, there were a few that were very good. So I will take it. Even Richmond in 9th. Not that one. See you later. Hawthorn, my Hawks. I'm a 7-year member of Hawthorn. Will I be fair to my whole... Maybe I can... Let's take it slow. Yeah, anyway, that is all for that. I think we just end this part of the video here, and then I'll get on to the ladder predictions in the next video, which will probably be a 2-parter, considering how long it took to get through flipping 5 minutes of footage. See you later.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever.